From Sybiz Vision version 26, it's now possible to create a more consistent user interface experience across your organization. So here we have a sales invoice form with every single column that's available that has been chucked onto the grid. Now that's a fairly unusual user experience, but we've got people within our organizations that tend to do stuff like this. So if you want to create a more consistent user interface experience across your organization to make it easier to train and assist people, then that is now possible, and we'll just show you how to do that. So I'm just going to duck into another instance of Sybiz Vision, and this is a different user with a lot cleaner interface, having just the minimum columns possible. That's probably one extreme to the other. And so what I'm going to do is just going to close out of their UI, and we're actually using them as one of the master records for the default user states. And we've set some up earlier, but just to sort of show you how that works. So we're logged in as Diane at the moment, and she's got the simplified user interface. And Jason, who we were logged in to before, he is currently defaulted to that simple user interface as well. But we're just going to republish from Diane's record and update that user interface because Diane's made some more changes. And then when we jump back over into Jason's record, we're just going to close out of here, and we're actually going to just log out for a moment just so Jason can log back in. And as Jason's logging back in, if we now go through to the sales invoice screen, and we'll just open the one that he was working on earlier. And you'll see that he only has those very few columns available. Now, if Jason comes through and adds another line, for example, and let's just say it's a serial tracked item, he can always come back through and choose his tracking column and all the way down the bottom, and do what he needs to do from a serial number perspective. And then when he comes back in, the user interface will refresh to the simplified version. So that is the user state updates in Sybiz Vision 26. Thank you.